have a beautiful case that I could place for South Africa. I know maybe someone will cut this piece off and get everyone pissed off in South Africa. I mean, South Africa, guys, to be honest with you, Honorable Mbalula, I want you to take my word seriously. This message is directed to you, the Secretary General of the party. That Honorable Mbalula, let's stop wasting time with government meetings and lying.
Before we continue with this speech, let us listen this. One day Julius Malema said these words to Mbalula.
Mbalula, when he went to the conference, he came from my house to the conference. And then from conference, he came out insulting me. And I'm like, you have an issue with me, you've got access to me. Why can't you raise the issue with me? So, and that's how he has been. He uses people politically and then he dumps them. So, and if he loses his power now, he will come back to me like nothing happened. When we formed the EFF, we're not in speaking terms with Mbalula. Only now, recently, when they removed him from those things of ministers and he started reaching out to us. And then it's not for the first time. A lot of his generation, the people he grew up with in the youth league, were not supporting his candidature.
Okay, now let us continue listening Joshua Maponga on his thought and advice to Fikile Mbalula, Secretary General of ANC.
We now have it on record, in good information, that there is a Stellenbosch cabal that runs South Africa. They're there. So since they're already there, how about we cut the whole hoofing story and we let the people who actually run the country to run the country and then hold them accountable to what they are running, because they own the greatest part of business here. So whoever they are putting into business and whoever they are putting into politics must protect their business. So instead of dealing with a watchman at the gate, instead of dealing with a hoofing dog that is outside, how about for once, Honorable Mbalula, you can become Secretary General of AfriForum. Yeah, Secretary General of AfriForum. Let's take Rupert or let's take Oppenheimer and make them president. DA can go home to sleep. ANC can go home to sleep. EFF, we can keep them as opposition politics. But in all honesty, would rather hold Oppenheimer and Rupert accountable for the South African business community and the running of the country. Then we can actually knock on his door and say, we want water, we want electricity, and we are talking to the person who is controlling the president. For me, it becomes very simple. You'd rather start just dealing with the one who is responsible than dealing with the caretaker who is trying to manage the estate for the colonial master. This is the kind of politics that will destroy Africa, where you think that you are voting someone into power, but while they're in power, they are not in control.